Hi everyone, welcome to our first episode of Kopi session with your two real estate guys. I'm Aaron.
I'm Javin.
Moving forward with this new segment, we will be bringing you different property topics and insights in every episode. So for today, we will be sharing with you whether keeping your HDB flat for the long term will be more of an asset or a liability. Because more than often, most owners share with us they would like to leave behind something valuable for their next generation, which is usually their property.
The question is whether the property left behind is more of an asset or a liability. Do you know what happens to your HDB when the remaining lease is less than 60 years? Keeping this in mind, we decided to head down to the nearest HDB estate to find out from some of the owners how well informed they are of such a situation.
So today we're at Hougang Central. Hougang is one of the mature estates whereby some of its flats has already reached a remaining lease of less than 60 years and below, and some are actually approaching it.
So let's go and speak to some of the residents here and find out from them whether they are well informed on such a situation and its impacts. Hi, do you know what happens to your HDB when the HDB lease less than 60 years?
It becomes difficult to sell.
Okay.
Yeah, your property price get lesser.
We don't know also because nowadays government policy keep on changing.
No, I'm not sure.
You will have problem utilizing your CPF to actually purchase a house.
I'm not really sure of, but I think my value will go high.
Do you know anything about CPF restrictions or anything for the buyers who come to buy the flats with remaining lease less than 60?
Not really, but I trust the government.
Because it will affect you in a way that because next time if people want to buy from you, right, it might affect their loan.
Not sure.
I'm totally ignorant.
It depends on the age factor. So depending on how old you are, the older you get, the more you can actually utilize your CPF.
Based on the chat that we had with these HDB owners, we have come to a conclusion that not many HDB owners are actually well informed on such a situation and its impact. Let us take a look into the details. When a HDB owner selling an aging HDB flat will face the following situation. More than often, 8 in every 10 HDB buyers utilize CPF funds for the purchase of the flat.
When it comes to the purchase of a HDB flat with remaining lease less than 60 years, the potential buyers might not be able to fully utilize their CPF funds for their purchase. This is derived by the following formula. Remaining lease when the youngest eligible owner turns 55 divided by the remaining lease at the point of purchase multiplied by the purchase or valuation price, whichever is lower. To add on, no CPF funds can be utilized when purchasing a HDB flat with remaining lease less than 30 years. In such an instance, the potential pool of buyers will be limited when trying to sell an aging HDB flat.
Now let us understand more of its impact with the following case study. HDB owner David, 30 years old, inherited his parents' aging HDB flat. As we know, every Singaporean cannot own more than one HDB flat. Therefore, David will need to sell one out of the 2 HDB flats that are on his hands now. Should David sell his own HDB flat or his parents' HDB flat?
Ultimately, the HDB left behind by David's parent is more of an asset or a liability.
Wait, there is the en bloc scheme by the government for aging flat, isn't it?
Yes, but as per our Minister of National Development have addressed, only 4% of HDB flats have been identified for CERS, and not to assume all aging HDB flats will automatically be eligible for CERS. As the lease runs down, the flat prices will come down correspondingly.
What about the recent VERS scheme that's in the pipeline by the government? How does it work?
The VERS scheme allows government to buy back HDB flats that turn 70 years old or more while subjected to residents voting. Compensation will be paid out, but in less generous terms than the CERS scheme. The VERS will only begin in another 20 years' time. Food for thought. After all, is HDB the best option for growing your wealth and retirement, considering government plans to keep the BTO supply steady?
8 in every 10 HDB owners uses CPF and take up a HDB loan for the purchase of their flat. While CPF command a 2.5% accrued interest per year, HDB loan is at a fixed interest of 2.6% per year. With that in mind, we can say that the HDB flat will need to appreciate by at least 5% per year in order to break even. However, looking at the resale price index and chart, movement in the price point have not been the most optimistic yet. With BTO supply coming in steadily, overall, resale HDB prices could face steep competition in the long run.
Lastly, let us conclude by breaking down the pros and cons of a HDB flat. HDB provides peace of mind, affordable and subsidized shelter. Once 99 years is up, flat will be returned to HDB. As the lease runs down, prices will go down correspondingly. Consistent BTO supply could bring competition to resale HDB prices.
At the end of the day, is keeping your HDB flat for the long term more of an asset or a liability? We hope we have managed to share some useful insights and vital points in today's episode of La Kopi Session.
Stay tuned for more new episodes. I'm Jabin.
I'm Aaron, we are two real estate guys.
Have a nice day.
See you again.